Did all of this on no. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. And we're gonna do something a little different tonight. Okay. Yeah, see who's in here first. Miss Santana! Miss Santana! Look! You were first, honey pot! Oh, look at you! Look at you go! You was like, I ain't typing a whole bunch. I need to push this send button. And you did! You did it! You were first! You were first. Yes, honey. You know, Miss Santana always type all the little icons and stuff. She's like, fuck that. Hi. H.I. send. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at my baby. She made it first. Yes. Yes. Hey, my booze. Hey, my booze. Matt Mitten. Retta. Saucy Sam. Hey, boo. No, you wasn't first, Samantha. You was fourth. But you're here, and that's all that matters, okay? It's all that matters. Joshy, hey, Joshy Poo, how's Mama's baby? Mama's rebellious baby. We got Jamie, Edie Beatty, Crime Corner, Walter. We got Crazy KC, Danny Castillo, hey, boo. Hola. You can't do that. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Good evening, Chanel. Good evening. We got we got up in here Tina P, Tall Glass. Hey, boo. Welcome back. Welcome back. Show Mama second live, ain't she? This your second live with Mama. Welcome, honey pot. Okay. Mama appreciate you. Yes. Yes, honey. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this guy. This is the guy, by the way. I know it kind of don't really look like it. Looks like an older lady to me. I mean, but still, whatever. Oh, Walter, welcome to Mama's membership. Thank you, boo. And that reminds me too, I gotta do my little housekeeping thing before I get started here. But this guy right here is associated with this here. They call him, a black widower. If you are unfamiliar with what a black widow is, okay. Oh, it's like most of the time when you think of a black widow, you think of a woman who does this, but like where she, marry dudes and then murk them, for the money, then move on, get another one, murk them, get the money from the insurance, move on, murk them, like, and it's just a cycle. But apparently, this is a dude who has the same MO. So, what I'm going to be covering his trial. He's on trial for one of his wives. I think it's the sixth one. I believe 6 wives. He's been married 4 times. 4 of his wives dead. Okay. 4. I know it's 3 on the icon thing, but it's 4. 4 dead. Okay. Not 3. Okay. Oh yeah, you tried, baby. You tried. I'm going to say yes. Hit that like button, like Samantha said. Thank you, boo. Thank you, honey pot. Okay. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Indeed. Hit that like button and the subscribe if you are not subscribed. It'd be so weird if you weren't. But if you're not, just subscribe. Mama is dangerously close to that 10K. She just hovering around the 10K. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous at this point. Oh. Yes, honey. Let me focus and put my little thing on here. Mama can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Mama got that ADHD holiday in. But this guy, what we're gonna watch tonight is like it's like a pre-gamer for getting into this trial because
I
this,
run around the 10K. You know what I'm
dang it.
saying? It's ridiculous
Hold on.
at this point.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. So this right here was when after one of his wives was murked. That's my word, but after one of them was murked, the police wanted him because he come in and apparently he killed he says the person who killed his wife. He says he come in and he caught the guy with his wife killing his wife, so he killed the guy. But he hired the guy allegedly, and so he's going through with them because this is at the time when it happened, like showing them what he like demonstrating for the police what he did. This is the whole body cam footage thing of that interaction in the house where he's showing all this stuff. Now, I remember seeing this like a long while back, and one of the people who did the true crime thing or whatever, I think like showed it or whatnot. And it's so funny now watching what's going on with it or whatever. Like he looks so strange now. Like he's had plastic surgery. He's been like, you clearly using this money to get plastic surgery because he's got these weird cheekbone injections or implants or something because his face don't sit quite right. I think he's trying to change his identity probably, because of all the murking he's doing, I think that's what he was trying to do. That's what I feel like. Hey, Rome, Wooies. Hey, Boos. How y'all doing? Tony in his house. Aaron. Hey, Honey Pot. Cher, Bob Kitten. Okay. Chris with a K. Alessandra. Hey, Boo. All right. Let me focus. Hold on a second. Let me get this up here. I need this. This is what I need. No, I don't need to save that. I need this. Grab it. Copy it. Boom. Bam. Pow. And send. And then pin. Done. Housekeeping finished. All right. I pinned the link to Mama's membership at the top of the chat. Okay, so go ahead and commit, click their link, become a member, support Mama's channel on a regular basis. Okay, and that is that on that, honey. Okay, that is that on that. All right, so yeah, so this is what we're gonna watch. This is kind of getting into, I thought this would be a great thing to jump into before we watch and before I react to his trial that's going on. I think we're on day 2 of it right now, I believe. So, I'm gonna have to play catch up by 2 days. Yes, honey. Yes. So we're gonna hop on in here because this thing is 45 minutes long. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? You ready? You hit the like button for Mama. Go on and hit that like button. Yes, baby. Hit the like button. Do it. Do it. It is important. Muy importante. Okay?
Sharon's laying.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this lying ass thing. We're murking wives, y'all. Just murking them. People out here looking for wives. He out here collecting and murking them. This is what this dude's doing. Allegedly. Hey, Steve. Hey, Boo. Oh, speaking of, where my little thingy at? Just reminded me. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Bam. Oh, you guys. I'm going to tell you guys something. It's a little bit of sad news. I don't want to drop it on you. But y'all know Deborah Wagner, Mama's, favorite baby. Deborah, you're familiar with Deborah, of course. She's one of Mama's first like huge supporters, you know. And yes, I did have that one day where I, made a fool of myself, expressing how she's my favorite baby. Yes, I did. you know, but she passed on. Deborah had passed on. Her son reached out to me and told me. So, I found that out the day before yesterday. I just didn't have it in me to mention it yesterday. It was going to just throw me off completely. But it's the reason I didn't go live the night before last. I just couldn't. My head was a mess. I was like, I got that. I learned about it right before I went. Like, I was like preparing my live. My brother called me, and then no, it was like my mom. I think my mom called me, and then I got a message on a Discord little alert, which I usually don't even like click on when those come up, but I seen her name and I was like, oh, what'd she say? But it was her son on her channel. I mean, on her thing. And it really kind of goes to show, actually, just because he was under the impression, because apparently I guess she was talking about me so much. He thought we knew each other like in real life. Like he thought he was like, I thought that maybe you knew her. Like I thought y'all like knew each other. Like, like in real life. And yeah, but yeah, she was so funny. Yeah. She is still funny. And what made me okay to say it tonight, I got this weird feeling like see these balloons, these are my birthday balloons. Now they've been in the living room just sitting over there next to the couch, like, because they deflated, right? But then today when I came home, I noticed that they were over top of my green screen, like which was weird because they had already deflated enough so where they weren't floating up. But they had floated up to the top of my green screen. By the time I sat down in my chair, they were behind me here, right? And then I was eating. And literally, I look up and they were literally sitting. They were sitting right next to my table. They had floated over here. They were just hovering next to me on the side of me. And I just was like, in my mind, I just was like, Deborah, what are you doing? Like, this was my thought. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? We all loved our Deborah. That was our Deborah. It was my Deborah. Y'all's Deborah. That was our Deborah. Okay. And she's off waiting for us, to make fun of Daryl on the other side one day. We ain't gonna see him, of course, because he ain't gonna be there. He gonna be in the other place. Okay. But yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and share that. Just pull it off my chest. I'm sorry I put it on y'all. So now y'all are probably going to be feeling like I was feeling. Like, been feeling. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, I had noticed she was missing. But she kind of goes missing. Like she'll go missing a couple days. And then whenever she would come back, I would go, oh, what you out there living life? Like, what you been out there living life? We're going to live vicariously through Deborah. That was what I would say whenever she would pop back up. Oh, like, oh, she out there with the people. She out there being peoply. Out there with the people. Live vicariously. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did, Bob Kitten. I did. Yeah, but we're going to push past it. We're going to push past it. And we're going to keep on going because that is what life is. You got to keep going until your time is here. Okay. So. Oh. Yeah, we all lost Deborah. So I'm sorry to you too, Cher. Yeah. But we're not gonna soak in it. Cause you can't do that. Okay. We're gonna hop in here. And this man telling his horrible story will get your mind right off of it, I promise. We'll get your mind right off of it. Okay. And we're gonna push past, push through. Let's go. Let go.
Sharon's laying in the floor. Boom, boom. When I called 911, she's busy.
Look at this thing.
What I want you to do is just, I want you to,
I can't even barely push play, y'all. Look at this thing. Oh, I'll tell y'all what I thought about doing. I thought about, like, as if I wasn't even gonna, I thought about not even telling you guys about it. And I was like, you know what I might just do, just so she can be in here with us, but I not have to say anything. I just say, oh, Deborah's in the house. But without, like, you know what I mean? And nobody would see it, but, oh, Deborah's in the house, I say when somebody come in. I thought about doing that, but I was like, man, I don't know. Something felt it felt a little bit deceptive, not sharing it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and just say it. Get it out. Just get it out. Okay. All right. But yeah, look at this guy. This money he's been getting from this insurance, he clearly put in his cheeks. Like, did he not? He definitely did. For sure. It's in his cheeks. Look. I think he was, oh, wait. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. I didn't even think of that. Because this was before the now times of, the metamorphosis age that we're in right now. Maybe he was trying to transition or something. He was trying to turn himself into a woman. So then he could be a black widow and start marrying dudes and murking them. Like, I've moved on from this. I want to be a woman, find me a husband so I can murk him. Yeah. Yeah, I got to diversify my portfolio. Right? There ain't no chick. It's a dude.
Social security number.
He look high, too.
Your address here, and then explain to us
He
what your
definitely high.
understanding is of what we're going to do here.
My name is Tom Randolph. My date of birth is 2255. Social security number. And it's
Oh, I thought they were gonna say it.
doing a walkthrough of the house, kind of a reenactment of what happened last Thursday.
And it's your desire to come out here and do this for us, right, so that we can get an understanding of what was going on?
It's my desire, not my desire, but I'm cooperating with you.
Okay. And you came out here on your own free will, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Uh-huh. He is super high. This is a perfect time to do this walkthrough with you,
The
sir.
driveway about when I start to make the curve, about right.
What happened? Tell us. We want to know.
About there, we start opening the door up. I will stop because there's not enough room for both cars to get in there. You can't get both cars in and get both people out. So I stop the car. Sharon gets out. She had the steak and lobster from charcoal grill or something.
Okay, because that matters.
She gets out, closes the door. She goes on in, starts walking in. I give her a little bit of head start to get to the door. I start pulling in. By then, she's pretty much got in. I may not be able to get the car in at all because of the people moving the car when they clean, but I'll try.
Because he's high. That's why he ain't going to be able to get it
She's
in.
going in the house about right now.
He going to hit his own car. Go on, scrape the side.
I'm not going to be able to get out of the car, so I'm going to have to move the car over.
He don't want to get in. He know he going to run into that refrigerator.
Well, I actually start shutting the door as I get in.
Okay. Go on, run into the refrigerator so you can get a DUI. Go on
I
now.
would have already shut the door.
Show us
It
what
would have
happened.
been coming down as I start getting out.
Uh-huh.
This is about how close it was that night, so that's probably.
Okay, so what do you do now?
This is it, just coming on in the house.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Now this door was closed, I open it up. I get right here and Sharon's laying in the floor, face down.
Uh-huh. In the floor, not on
Her
it.
head's just barely in the bedroom, if that. And I stopped right about here at the door. Said, Sharon, Sharon. And I seen the bag from charcoal steak or whatever, and it's really a bright red. And this hall light wasn't on at the time.
So it was just like
So
this?
just about like this, and I turned the light on myself as we got in.
Uh-huh. Was it blood on the
And,
light switch? I'm guessing yes.
I could see that red thing, and it was up underneath her, and I thought it was
Yes.
blood. I thought that was blood then.
His word
And I
choices
started
are
getting
strange.
nervous about backing off, and I actually came to the door, and I touched it, and then I stopped and put it back down because I thought, nah, I was going to go get a neighbor, and I took something like that.
Uh-huh. What the fuck you got on your wall in there?
About
Alligator?
right here, when I was like this, I was trying to kind of get a view. I thought I just seen like a shadow or something over this way.
Uh-huh. That's
And
what
I
had
remembered
happened?
that there's the 9mm right up here, because earlier I'd taken all my guns, put them in a suitcase, was going to take them to Utah and switch the guns around. I reached right up here.
He got a CD
gun,
case,
and
y'all.
as I got the gun, there's also an extra clip. There's a few up there, but I got the gun and the clip.
Show us in there where it's at.
Right, normally it would be right in here. Right in here. And I still, I was trying to be attentive to what's going on out there. And like I said, and I'd already started to run, and then I just reached up just like that, grabbed it, stuck it in my pocket, came around just like that, and about that time he's right up on me. Just right up on me, and we actually touched right about here.
Yeah, it was
And
called
he's
a
short.
hug.
He's short.
It was a hug. He gave him a hug. That's the touch he's talking about. You hugged your friend? You was happy that he did what you told him to do? Is that what happened? I'm thinking yes. Hey, Craig. Hey, boo. Dagon. Felicia. What's up, honey pots? What's up, booze? Yeah, rest well, Deborah. Rest well. Beautiful wreck. What's up, baby? Marilyn, hey, boo.
Short. And when I don't know if he gave me an elbow, but as we came around like that, I was kind of
He got rid of that Adam's
coming
apple.
out. I was actually going to try to be slow, and look
You want to be like Caitlyn Jenner. He said, I want to try something different.
out, but it just happened too quickly. Came up and he kind of banged into me about right here. And then he went over to about right here, and somewhere along here, I bit my mouth or something, trying to say something like, what the fuck, or something. And he looked kind of like, and I don't know if he was looking in here to see if there was somebody else or what. And there was he had on a sweatshirt. And I don't remember if I seen the handle in the sweatshirt, if I seen the handle down his pants.
You didn't see nothing. You was talking to your homie. You was like, oh, yeah, I got your money. No worries. Hey, so I got a sandwich here. You want a piece? Pow, pow. That's what had happened, you liar. Oh, my God. Look at this.
But
Jeez.
he was doing something, going for something.
Was he doing something?
Down in here.
Oh, down
He got
there?
up in here
Was it
and he
down
kinda
there?
rushed up on me a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and that's when I just pushed him. Boom, 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 and he started going out toward the shed. I don't know how many times I shot him, but I just kept right on going. Boom, boom, boom. and he's just laying there. Just laying there. And I look back because then I'm trying to make sure everything's cool. And stepping back like that. And about that time, I heard the really, really loud noise. And what had happened is I guess he had hit the refrigerator and the, help me here,
The what?
fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher fell down. I didn't know what it was, but it made a loud clunk. And I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of looking back because I don't hear well and I can't tell depth perception, anything. And
It's so funny. Whenever people do crazy shit, all of a sudden they start talking about their disabilities. Oh, my knees. Oh, I can barely walk, you see. Oh, let me shimmy on in here, because I'm very weak, which means I can't have done the thing they caught me on camera doing.
When I heard the noise, I was kind of, like I said, backing up and kind of trying to make sure there's nothing else going on. And when I heard that noise, it really did scare me. And boom, boom. Except the door didn't come down. It
No.
stayed just like it was.
Oh, it did?
open.
You had
I
what?
actually got close. Boom, boom. And I don't know if I shot him once, I shot him twice, and then started coming back down this way. He wasn't moving. He, some noise. Come back down this way. And real, just, Sharon. And she's not.
Yeah. Sharon, this is a guy known as the Black Widower. He's been married 6 times, got 4 dead wives. This right here, what we're watching, is after one of his wives was murked, and he says he came in and he killed the guy who killed his wife. But he had somebody, allegedly, he had somebody kill his wife. Then he came in and he killed the guy who he had kill his wife. As basically like that's his out. Oh, I came in, this guy killed my wife, and so I shot him. So he's on trial right now. So his name is Thomas Randolph. Oh, did I type his name wrong? I think I did. I think I put his name as Rudolph. Well, I feel like I put Rudolph. Did I? I'll fix it. I think I did, though. Sounds familiar to me now. I think I put Rudolph instead of Randolph. I should probably fix that. Oh.
What are you doing when you're doing this?
Yeah, what you doing when
what?
you're doing this?
What are you doing now?
I'm just kind of trying to see if anything else is going on. Like there's anybody around.
Mm-hmm. So what
I
you
came in
doing?
here, and then
Interesting.
I started going here, and then and Sharon's laying right here.
Is she there?
And I think I turned this light on then. Turned that light
Now
on.
you're just guessing.
And I did not go in there. I don't know why. I did. She was.
Oh,
kind
I
of
did
in the
put
way
Randolph.
here,
I got it right. I
and
got it
could
right.
See stuff all over there. I mean, stuff. These boxes. There was some clothes. The drawers was open.
Hey,
But
Gregory.
She was laying here, and by then I could tell she was
Ruthie.
hurt really, really bad. I mean, the blood was just. Then you could see thick blood. And I came back over and I went to call 911.
This was in
I came back
2008.
And I didn't have my phone. And it keeps falling off of me. I come back through here and
Y'all should see what he looks like now. It's hilarious.
just kind of, just didn't know what to do and just kind of looking around.
What is you doing?
And I dialed 911 and the phone didn't work. And I remember saying, fuck, what a time for a Vonage to go out. And I stuck the phone in my pocket and I thought about Sharon's cell phone. And I looked around.
Oh, what a coincidence. Hey, Debbie C. What's up, baby? Sarah, hey boo. I know he's trying to reenact this thing, but he's just going along with whatever he sees now. He's like, then, oh, a sandwich. Then I walked over and ate a sandwich, kind of like this one. Then, oh, my stomach is rumbling. Then I went to the bathroom, like so. Sir, okay, I'm gonna need for you to stop. Stop, drop, shut it down, open up the shop, okay?
Because sometimes she sits it on the purse, on the table. So
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know
on
how
trial
long
right
she'd
now.
been,
I'm
'cause
gonna-
I was for a minute.
I'm gonna cover his trial.
Song,
So I thought this would
looked
be a
on the
good
table,
thing to start with.
Came back out. Come through here. I tried actually about right here. I took it back about right here.
Did you?
I tried 911 again,
Did you?
and it was busy.
Uh-huh.
I called 911. It was busy.
Okay.
So I said, good, it's not Vonage. And I got back over here where I could kind of see everything.
Yeah, so then I was like, oh, good. Meanwhile, his wife's dead in the hallway. Oh, good. Well, at least it's not my phone company. I was really worried about that. Oh, my God. At least it's not my phone company. All this stuff going on. At least there's that, Oh. Oh.
And I called 911 again, and that's when whoever said 911 and said, slow down, you're breathing too hard, slow down, whatever. And what's the emergency? And I don't remember for sure what I told him. Something about my wife been shot. This guy's tried to rip me off. I shot him. I think she said, did you shoot your wife? Or something. I don't remember what all was said.
Oh, you don't remember what was said? That's funny. You are literally walking room to room, pointing out every single thing that you did. But when you finally got a hold of the popos, it finally answered your call with your wife dead in the hall. Bars. Oh, you don't remember conveniently. You must have said something stupid. But you must have slipped up in this phone call for you to just, I don't remember exactly what I said. Something about this guy trying to rip me off. Huh? What? I thought you just walked in and he had murked your wife. And where did this ripping you off come from? There was a robbery? Oh, when did that part happen?
You guys will have to get the tape of that. I don't remember.
Okay, I got you. I got you, tall glass. I'm on it right now.
Shot really bad. We needed paramedics out here. Had to hurry. She told me not to hang up the phone. Ask about the guns. I think she asked about, was there guns in the house? And I said, yeah, there was guns in the house. And I think then that's when she
Christine.
She said, I'm gonna, don't hang up. She told me 2 or 3 times not to hang up, but she told me don't hang up, but she said something about she's gonna put a paramedic or a medical person or somebody on the phone now and listen to them. And I said,
Did she ask you what your address was?
yeah, I'm sure she did.
What did you tell her?
I told her the address. I think maybe that's when she told me to slow down. I was too excited or something.
What address did you give her?
Well, I'm assuming I gave her this one, 6517 Rancho Santa Fe Drive. But, I may have said it wrong. I don't remember. But I do remember once she told me to settle down. I was too excited or something. And anyway, the paramedic got on the phone and he says, so what's happened with your wife, or describe your wife or whatever, something to that effect. And I said, well, she's been shot. She's bleeding a lot she's on her belly. She's bleeding a lot underneath her head. I don't remember exactly but I described basically whatever was going on with her. And that's what I remember. She was bleeding under her head, and that's what I'd said. And I told him I had taken a pulse and I couldn't get a pulse. And he said, "You've already taken one." And I said, "Yeah." And I believe that's what happened. He asked me, and I said, "Yes." And he says, "Okay, now listen close. This isn't going to be," he was basically telling me it was going to be yucky. I don't remember the words he used, but he said that we needed to take care of Sharon.
Gonna be yucky. That's what he said.
And it wasn't going to be pleasant, is maybe what he said.
Hey, Susan.
That's okay. I can do it. Let's just do what we got to do. And so he told me to roll her over, and I went over, and well, I guess I had this phone still. So, and that's what he said, keep the phone by you. And I went over, and it seems like he told me to lay the phone down now and
It seems
roll her
like he
over.
told you.
So he said, but keep the phone by me. Don't hang
Is that what
up.
it seemed like?
So I got down like this to, now this is the back part, and it was bad then, but it's really bad tonight, so it may not be exactly like that. But I laid the phone down something like that. I said, Sharon, I'm trying to get her to respond in some way. And told him that she wasn't responding, and he says, you're going to have to roll her over and do the chest compressions. And I says, okay. And so I tried to roll her over.
All right, I put the new link in. I put the new link in for the Discord. I had to change the link. The link expired, so now if you go back there, the link that's on there now will be active. It's active. Yes. Saucy Sam. Oh my goodness, he looks like a woman. I think he was trying to change into one. I think that's what he was using all this. Was murking all these ladies for the insurance money so that he could pay for these surgeries. I think he was just trying to get to be a lady. I think he wanted to be a lady. He was gonna be a killer lady. You know what I'm saying? But he was gonna be a lady nonetheless. I wonder if they'll let him in the if he was honest about it, they might let him in the lady prison. I mean, that's a thing now. We can't get no space. We can't get no space. I'm gonna tell you, we can't have nothing. Nothing. We can't get no sports. We can't have no bathroom. We can't have shit. We can't have nothing. Oh, don't get sidetracked, mama. Don't get sidetracked. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, boo. Melanator. Hey, boo. How you doing? How you doing, honey pot? Mama love y'all. Y'all need to know that. You are loved. You are cherished. You are it. Okay? You are special. You are necessary. Okay.
Several times, and I couldn't get her over. It's just too much weight for me. It was hurting me. And I remember grunting and trying to get her over. And I told the guy, I got him back on the phone. I told him, it seems like I told him, I can't get her over. I said, because she's just too big. And I says,
Daily,
wow,
hey,
this
boo.
is really freaking me out. I says, I don't think I
T
can
from
do
the
this.
B.
I says, the other guy is just down the hall, and he's got a gun, and he shot my wife. He tried to shoot me, or I think he said shoot me, but he might have said fight with me. Tried to shoot me, and he
Like
just
he
laying in
loves
the garage.
Sharon.
For all I know, he could get up anytime and shoot me again. And the guy says, okay, let's take care of that. He says, get up. He says, you've got your gun. I said, yeah. And he says, okay, get your gun, get up very slowly, walk toward the man. I think he told me not to hang up. And I know when I started to get up, I pushed like that, because I remember it left a blood thing somewhere right here. And balanced myself to get up.
That what it done?
And I got up.
Okay, that's
got
how we
around
explain
Sharon.
that.
Excuse me, and I had it either in my pocket, in my belt loop, something. I took the gun, kept looking back. I tell you what, too, at about this time, and I did not tell you that, but about this time, I got noited, and I went in the shower.
The hell is
and I just
noited?
went like that and backed off, except it didn't do that. It went back in. I just kind of went, because I started thinking there was somebody in the shower. And that I didn't put in the report. I remember.
Yeah, because he just adding shit in as he go. Every time he sees something, he be like, and then, oh, look, it's a figurine. So then what I did was I had picked up this. Yeah, this thing. I picked this up. And I remember thinking, wow, that's dusty. You know, but I didn't put that in the report though. But you know, I'm just now remembering as I'm standing here looking at it because whatever it is that I took before you got here. This dude is definitely up on something. I don't know what he's up on, but he's up on something for sure. How he got away with so many is beyond me. I don't know either, honey. They probably kept thinking, whose husband did what? All I seen was a lady over there. Where was the husband at? It was two ladies. They were roommates, I believe. Oh, we can't have anything, Mama. I know it drives me crazy. You know what I wrote? You know what? I'm not gonna get into it. We'll get into it in another live because I'm about to clip this up into some other stuff. So I don't want to go off into a tangent. But yes, the sports thing bothers me. Well, all the stuff bothers me the most. It's just like why is your first instinct to take? It's very much a man quality to do that. To dominate. That's a man quality. Like that's your masculine coming out. Like they're showing the most masculinity. They're extreme, like extremely domineering. There's no let me in, I want to be in with you. There's let me in, now let me hover over you. Oh my gosh, like if you really wanted to be a girl, like if you really felt like a woman, like if you were indeed a woman trapped in a man's body, you would have feminine traits, not just physical ones. I'm talking about internal ones. You would have nurturing feelings. There's nothing nurturing about feeling comfortable about coming in, wang a hanging, okay, into a locker room or bathroom where little girls are. That should make you extremely uncomfortable. Okay, if you had any kind of a nurturing spirit in you at all, you would have that, but you don't. But these people, they don't. They don't. What they have is the spirit of a pedo. Now that's what that is. I want to come in here and I want to go like this. And I want you to look. I want you to see this. Hey, little girl, look over here and see this. This is the spirit. This is what this is. And that's why, because karma is real and the universe will demand its balance, these people are going to end up paying for this. They're going to pay for it. They're going to pay for it. They can bully, they can swipe and knock over all this shit they want to right now. But trust me, this shit ends. And all those who were in it really deep and doing that really icky, gross ass motherfucking shit, trust me, the universe will have its balance. And I know that. Like my hand is in front of my face. Yeah, y'all couldn't see it, but it was like this. So don't you worry. Those who feel like, what is going on? Trust me, it's just another phase. And it's going to be a whole bunch of people paying for it later. And then they're going to be looking for mercy. It's going to be so funny. All of a sudden, they're going to become so soft while they're asking for their mercy. Oh, it was no. I don't know what was going on. And we're going to be like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Mm-mm. No, bro. Not at all, bro. No. No, bro. Okay. No. I think the LG the what's it, the LGB, yeah, the LGB community, they know what I know, and they're trying to go like this. Oh yeah, fuck that shit. We not a part of that shit. I want y'all to understand we don't have nothing to do with it. They latched on to us, not vice versa. This is not us. Okay? We didn't do that. When it happened, we were told that we kept hearing this, we need to stick together. And we was just trying to be supportive. All inclusive, if you will. But yeah, nah, this is not what we didn't sign up for this shit. And they're separating themselves now. Wise fucking decision. Wise decision. LGB. Wise decision. The most wise decision. Okay. Oh, Saucy Sam. Oh my God. Wang. That's what they do. They go in like the little, it's on purpose. It's literally just, it used to be illegal to flash children. Now it's illegal for the children to complain about getting flashed. Now let that seep into your fucking spirit. It used to be a crime to flash children. To go like this. Flashers, that used to be a crime. Now, now if you complain, the children have fear of even complaining about it. They're gonna get canceled before they even know what getting canceled means. Because people think they live on the internet, they think that canceling is real. Canceling isn't weird. It isn't real, just so you guys know. Not a real thing. It's not a real thing. It's not real. It's only real if you accept it. Okay? And hear me when I say it ain't fucking real, so don't accept it. Oh.
Remembered that later and was going to.
Took me off on a tangent. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, boo. Mama do love you. Yes, you do. Okay.
Call you, but I didn't. And go back down the hall. And the guy's talking.
He's talking. How many bullets you put in him?
On the light because it had went off. And he's laying.
You done hired this man.
He's laying right here. The hood. I don't think the car was this far up. I think the car was a little bit further back, but he was laying. Yeah, it was definitely further. I park all the way over. When I park, all the way over against the edge, because if you don't, you can't get out. And my car will stop right there, so I can get out where those buckets, where those that JVC thing is.
Oh, well, there's a contradiction. Because he said when he pulled in, right? And then he said, then what'd you do? He said, yeah, I just walked along here like this. Now he's saying he was on the other side. Oh, well, see, what I had did was I had lied. That's what I did. Okay.
That's as far as my front end will go, and then I can get out after that.
Oh, yeah?
Sharon backs or pulls in about where she's at, and we can get in. Just got a little more room that way. And that night, the car was a little bit further back. The truck was a little further, I think, this way, and maybe a little further back. But anyway, he's laying right here. And he had on a sweatshirt, and I think he still had on the gloves, as far as I remember. But I do remember the ski mask was right up here by one of his hands, sort of, or by up here somewhere.
Tell us about it.
And there was
preach it.
Sacks like this. And when he got in the car, there was sacks that was in the trunk that he was, because he said he had a date. And my briefcase was in the trunk. Because one of the last things I did before I leave was get my briefcase out of the trunk and throw it in the back of Sharon's car. I always lift the seat up, stick the bag underneath the seat, then close the seat down so nobody can see it, because I'm paranoid somebody will steal my bag with my medicine and my money in it. And I'm talking to the guy, and I said, I don't see the gun. I says, there's some bags of stuff here. I says, there's my bag. I says, I'm into bags, and he's got one of my bags, and it's the bag that is in there on the living room table. That I think it's a Walmart bag. And he says, well, find the gun. It has to be in there. And I remember reaching into the bag and feeling around, and I stuck my finger. And I didn't feel a gun in there. Like I said, this was a little further back because I went around over here.
No, hold up. Hold up.
He was laying. He was carefully roll him over and see if it's there, or something about rolling him over. Went black in here, and it just scared the living hell
Hold on.
into the bag and feeling around, and I stuck my finger.
Uh-huh.
I didn't feel a gun in there.
Stuck your finger?
Like I said, this was a little further back because I went around over here, and I was still keeping a pretty good eye on him.
You got man boobs.
I walked around back in here and had room to get through there, looking.
He got more titty balls than mama do. He got more titty balls than mama do. Yeah. I'm jealous, sir. How you end up with more than me? I done popped out 2 babies and I still ain't got no boobies. That's all right though. Whatever.
For the gun, and that's when I seen the fire extinguisher up under the tire, and realized, I mean, the funniest things pop into your head, but I realized I just shot this guy 2 times because the fire extinguisher fell down. But that's just how it happened. And I went over here looking to see if I could see the gun, and about that time the timer went off on the garage door.
And that's when you shot him some more.
In here. And
So
it just
you started
scared
shooting
the
again?
living hell out of me.
You shot him 3 more times?
I got back about right here
Oh my God, how many times can you shoot this poor man? This is ridiculous.
and just kind of stepped real big because I knew he was over there, and turned the door back on, turned back around, told him I couldn't find it. He told me it has to be there. If he had a gun, it has to be there. Carefully roll him over and see if it's there.
Why are you looking for this gun? For this man? Why did this man ask you to find his gun for him? And your response was, oh, let me get that for you, sir. You know, I done lived enough of this here life. Here, let me get that for you. Here you go, here you go. Okay. Vengeance is yours. All right, sir. Sounds insane. I wonder what this cop is thinking. He's probably thinking, wow, how high is he exactly? What did you smoke it? Or what, like how did you get it into your system, whatever it is that you're on? 'Cause you're definitely on something. I'm just wondering how you got it delivered into your system. You know what I'm saying? So I can play the guessing game of what it is exactly.
Or something about rolling him over. And I just put my foot on him and up on the shoulder and kind of pushed on him, and he kind of tilted that way.
Then what happened?
Then he kind of went like this, and
Okay.
I reached down right here.
Yep.
Let's see if he was laying this way.
Roger.
It would have been this hand. It would have been this hand, because he was laying. He was laying something.
What a crackerjack he is. If I had to reenact watching someone I love being murdered in front of me, I would definitely shed a few tears. I know he's over here like, oh, he wanted me to find his gun for him. You know what I'm saying? He said he had a date. Did y'all catch that? He said, the dude said he had a date. He laying there bleeding from you shooting him, and he mentioned to you that he had a date. Oh, sir, can you find my gun for me? I have a date. All right, sir. All right, Roger. You know, cause imagination, I guess. Cause imagination. I can go anywhere. Just take a look. in a book. Oh, guy, you tripped me out. This dude, y'all should see what he looks like now. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to show you at the end of this. This cop would not be asking him to find his gun. Oh my gosh. Crackerjack criminal. No, he said the guy who's on the ground asked him where the gun was, didn't he? I thought he said the guy on the ground was asking him for his gun because he said he had a date.
Something like this, but on his head. And when I pushed him over, then his hand dropped down, and it was right here under this hand. It wasn't, he wasn't holding it, but it was in, his hand was right by it. He was holding it, I'm assuming, but he wasn't holding it then. And I picked it up by the,
Go ahead. Oh, that's what
picked it
happened.
up by the,
Oh, it was the cop who asked where the gun was. No, they didn't let him dig around underneath the body. That wouldn't make any sense. Let me see.
I think by the wood part on it. He brought it in here, told the guy he got the gun. He said, throw it, put it somewhere in another room.
Oh, this is the cop on the phone told him to do this. Oh, I missed that part. Sorry. I missed that part. Okay, I thought he was saying the criminal. Wait, well then, who told him that they had a date? He said somebody said they had a date. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to rewatch this again myself after this so I can know, because this is ridiculous.
Safe and locked.
This is a he. This is a man named Thomas Randolph. I suspect because of what he did to his face, he put like he got cheekbones installed into his face. So I'm thinking that he may have been trying to transition himself. I think that's why he might have been. It's my guess, is that's why he was, marrying and murking these women for insurance money. He must have been doing a change with every one of them. He would do a surgery. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get to be a lady. He want to be a lady. I'm a lady. I feel like a lady inside. I'm so graceful and dainty.
Lock the door. So I
just laughed out the side of my mouth.
lock the door. Except this is a lot faster. This all is just going really fast. And I remember seeing.
Was it fast? But was it fast though?
I'm assuming it's these things. And this has been moved because I don't even remember if this was in here or not. I know it wasn't over there, I'm sure. But
Oh my God.
it was either here or laying on here. I think it was on here.
Uh-huh.
And I threw the gun. I got just about to right here. And I just threw the gun like that. I don't remember if it stayed up on the top.
Oh, let me guess. They found it in the trash can? They found the gun in the trash can. So they found it in the trash can. Because he tried to hide it in the trash can under some sheets in the trash can. And this is him explaining how it got in the trash can, hidden under some sheets. Good one, sir. Good one.
If it fell down in the garbage can. But
And
I was
then
done with it for then.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I went back down in here to my wife.
I'm sorry. Who put a one in the chat if you dumb enough to throw a gun, period. Just period. Just on period. In any circumstance. Ain't nobody throwing no gun, okay? Ain't nobody throwing no gun. For that thing to hit something and go off and shoot you. Yeah, absolutely not. No. Nobody's going to throw a gun. Like, I could think of one circumstance where you would. When somebody's chasing after you, you done fired all rounds, that thing is completely spent, and throwing it at the person is now your last piece of weapon. You're using the gun itself as a weapon. Like... So you throw it at them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, That's it. I can't think of no other reason why you would do that. Yeah, here, catch. Exactly. Come on now. Who's doing that? Nobody. He don't even know how crazy he sounds.
Got back to where I was at.
Went back down to the floor
Told him
again.
everything was cool.
That's what you said. Is that what you told him? You said, "Oh, everything's cool. You know, my wife's still in here on the floor, but you know everything's straight. We good."
Got back down here
Oh,
and shook Sharon again. Talked
yes,
to her.
Rome. I object.
And I said, she's still not moving, but she's bleeding really, really bad. And he says, that's why you've got it. She's going to die if you don't do this. Now, something about going to be unpleasant. He says, now put down the phone and roll her over and then talk to me. So I remember from CPR and stuff that you got to do the counterweights or whatever. So seems like I lifted this arm, kind of lifted her up and pulled this arm under and one of these knees sort of over, and kind of I just had to jerk her. There wasn't, I mean, it wasn't like a gentle, loving thing by any means. It was like, and about the third time it jerked enough that she got up kind of straight up.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna need for you to not do that. I'm gonna need for you to never do that again. Like in your trial that we about to watch, don't do that. Yeah, if they put you on the stand, do not demonstrate whatever that was that you just tried to demonstrate. Don't nobody want to see that. Ain't nobody trying to look at that. He done had this woman murked, had this man come and do it, then killed the man. It's like something out of a movie. This is literally so. In fact, no, this is something out of I'm pretty sure I've seen this in a movie once. He hired a hitman and then came in on the hitman, killed the hitman. Was like, oh, this man was in my house. He murked my wife. And then I killed him. Yeah, there go no witnesses. Oh my gosh, that poor lady. She married this thing. She married it. She said, you know what? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna need for you to not do that anymore. Yeah, 6 wives. He had 6 wives, 4 of which are dead. Okay. Mysterious circumstances all over the place.
And she came over and
yes,
it was
trauma for everyone. He just gave us all trauma.
I had ever seen in my life, and my wife that died of the heart defect was pretty gross, but just really thick, globby stuff coming out of the mouth.
Look, this police officer's like, wait, there was another wife that died? Hold up. When he said that, you know, the cameraman stepped back. He's like, wait, what the fuck? Did he just say there was another one? Interesting.
And I don't know if it was blood. I don't know if it was some type of matter.
Oh, it was probably.
Remember, the box was under here and it was slick, and I tried to push the box like that back, trying to get the leverage, and there was the other gun, another gun laying right here, and I picked it up, and I don't know why for sure that I was gonna check it to see if it was loaded. And I don't know why, because I know guns better than this. I don't know revolvers that much, but I pushed the revolver, the button at the cylinder drops open, and I'm thinking more like a safety button or something. But anyway, I just pushed it, and I could see that the cylinder was starting to come open. So I just closed it back and just threw it back, just dropped it right there, and started doing the chest compulsions, compressions. Got him on the phone, told him what was going on.
And then what had happened?
Like this, took her pulse one more time. No pulse. And pulled her blouse up, and I went up from the sternum or whatever is the way I was taught to do it. And I went up to where the sternum is, and then you go up one fist up, and then one fist over it. And I know the whole time
Trying to hold your boobs up? Just get a ball.
Yelling, Sharon,
Commit.
God damn it, fuck, Sharon, fuck, talk to me, something like that. And I'm doing the correct chest compressions.
Is that what she's
And
doing?
then I kind
Okay.
of thought, maybe I'm not doing these right. I'm kind of doing them like a wild man.
Yeah.
So then I started
Perhaps.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3
3
1,000,
1,000.
and I'm really just getting tired. And every time I pushed on them, blood just oozed out. And I did that for, it doesn't seem like it was very long, maybe 10, 20 compressions on my own, and then maybe 15 where I was counting 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. And I told the guy, I says, you know, I got a bad back and bad neck, and I says, I just don't got too much left in me. And he says, the police are here, go let them in the front door. Just go let them in the front door. And I got up and went and let the police in the front door. Yeah, I don't remember what I did with the phone. And it just came right in here. And now what's weird about the door, and this I do not remember for sure.
Yeah, tell us about that. That's gonna be good.
It seems like when I undid the door that I did it all right. I looked to make sure the buzzer was off, and then I realized it was too dark, so I turned all these lights on and turn them off again to make sure I had all the right ones, because
Oh, thank you, Carol, for the PayPal. Thank you, boo. Mom appreciates you, indeed. Indeed, she do. Yes, she do. She definitely do. That's PayPal, right? Yeah, that's PayPal. Thank you, honey pot. What's that? Alert. Okay. Thank you, honey boo, honey pot, honey bunches of oats. Thank you. Room, you got a bed, everything, sir. I know. I know. He's just. Oh, my knees. Oh, my neck.
one of them works a floodlight,
Oh, my
one of
chin.
them works this light, and one of them works
Oh, my fake cheekbones.
the porch light. But anyway, I turned them on and off again, make sure I had them right, and I unlocked the doors, and by then the cops are yelling, put your hands up, and whatever. And I think they must have had some type of lights or something, maybe just car lights, but it was
They
really
knew.
bright in here.
They was
And
on
I
to
did
you.
the same thing on this, but it was like I locked the door instead of unlocking it. So then I had to go back and do it again to come out. And that's the only thing really weird I remember, is that I thought that I had unlocked the door, and it seems like I locked them and then unlocked them. And that don't make any sense to me, because they should have just been unlocked. I mean, I should have just unlocked them once rather than, and I may have only done it once. It may just be my mind, but
Yeah, it's
in
the
my
drugs.
mind, it seems weird to me. It seems like
It's the drugs, sir. It's the drugs. This is what had happened, okay? It was the drugs.
I locked them rather than unlock them. And then I just went outside, and cops grabbed me and just
My
took me
neck,
down,
my
took
back.
my money, took my clip, took my gun, took my little pill
My
bottle
neck.
thing,
Bye.
took my keys, took everything I had in my pocket. They didn't check my shoes.
Uh-huh.
Didn't check.
Oh, is that where you was hiding the evidence in your shoes?
I was just gonna say, because this camera's starting to tweak me out. I wasn't planning on camping out in there. I was just getting them and going.
We've switched tapes.
You
Now
said
we're
they-
on tape 2, and we're just going to go through some clarifying questions.
Clarify it, like my hair.
You said that you had gone into the room and you took the gun from the shoe rack that's hanging in the closet
And a clip.
and a clip, and you put the clip in your pocket. And then when you were coming, you started to come out.
I did come out.
Okay, you are actually exited all the
I'm
way out to
about
the
right
hallway?
here, about right here.
Okay, so you're in the doorway.
And he's coming right by.
Okay, but then he charged towards you. How far back into the room do you think that you went?
Well, I went to right here to the door.
When he came towards you.
Oh, when I came in here like this, decided, okay, I thought I seen something right there. I just went just like that, got it, stuck it in there, and came back right about that. And about right then, he's about right where he is.
Okay, so he's standing right in the area.
Even closer, about here.
Okay.
Okay, and then he just kind of comes into where I
Is he
come out.
facing you like I'm facing you now?
He's more like going out, but
Okay,
he's
gonna leave.
He's looking at me.
Okay.
He's looking at me.
But he's making his motion north towards the door.
And I don't know if he's making his toward the door or more toward just coming around this way. But I'm just saying he wasn't back that far. He was about right here.
Okay, he's about here.
Oops, he done fucked up. He done fucked up, you see. Yeah, he's pregnant. He's a lady and he's pregnant. He's a lady. Oh, whoa, whoa, he's a lady. Talking about that pregnant lady. And his boobies are big. He's got big tatas. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, and I'm so jealous. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, yeah, tweaking.
Going towards the garage.
Ain't that something? He said to do
I
this.
don't know that he's going toward the garage door. He's just going to right here, as far as I know, because that's
Okay,
where
so
we
what-
met.
so that-
I mean, you just told, the reason he thinks that is because you just told him. Did you not hear yourself just tell him that it was like he was going, like he was on his way out? That's what you said. That's what made him say what he just said just now. This guy. Now it's, well, I don't know if he was trying to leave. But you realize, oh shit, wait, if it looked like he was leaving and then I shot him, then is it self-defense? So you're like, nah, I mean, I think he might have just been walking to the other side of this doorway to attack me very much so. That's what I mean. That's what I mean to say.
Just if you could, not me doing it, if you could explain his actions for me, if you could kind of show what you remember him doing.
He just came up, just coming up right up here. Well, he's just about right here.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he's doing, because I just turned around.
Yeah,
and
just
got
move
this and
where he
turned
went.
around, and like there he was.
Well,
there
not,
he
not
was.
what was in his head. What was he physically doing? What were his movements?
Yeah, be him.
Just about. Well, that was about it. He's just walking like this, and he knew. I think he knew I had went in there. I don't know if he seen me go in there or what.
Okay,
But when
so
he
what
came,
did you see him do? If you could just repeat his movements.
Yeah, do the movement.
just like that, just kind of,
So he stepped into the doorway and squared off on you?
yeah.
Okay.
More
What
of
is
a-
kind
about
of?
There, about
Right.
there.
So
Nah,
now he
maybe
squared
even,
off on you?
maybe
What was
about
he
right
doing?
there. He was looking for at first. I thought he was looking at something, but I guess he was just looking through me.
Because you
But
guys are just a few inches away from each other.
just
really.
a few inches away, and he's going. I had just come down with the gun, and you could see my gun. I had the gun.
Okay.
And he's doing
And he's reaching
for something. I don't know what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
He's either getting a gun or gonna fuck me, because
But
he's
he's-
doing something
he's-
with his pants.
He's facing this way, and he's got both hands or just one?
I think just one.
Hold up. Yeah, I was right. This man wanted to be a lady, honey. He said, I mean, he was messing with his pants. He was either, looking for a gun, or he was gonna give me that thing. It was about to, almost got piped. You know what I mean? It figuratively and literally. Yes, your officer. Your officer. Oh my God. He said, the way he said it was like yeah, I mean, it was like he was gonna,
One, but I don't know for sure.
He had already fucked you, huh?
Stamped it
Oh,
in,
damn.
I'm sure that you never
Was that your boyfriend? Did you just murk your boyfriend? Damn. Nobody's safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
I think it was this hand he was digging in because I was thinking I could probably hit him. I think it was this hand here he was digging with. Well, he had both hands down, but
Okay,
then
so
one
he had
hand
both hands, and it looks like his
one-
left hand was digging.
was look like his this hand.
Okay.
And
Was
then
it that hand,
came
liar?
up with kind of cut the other
With your
hand up
lying
like
ass.
like a defensive move almost.
He did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kinda, well, he was just getting it up. I didn't know if he was going to push me or what. 'Cause
What's he
about,
saying to you?
Yeah, what'd he say?
I don't know that anything was said. There was something said like "fuck you" or "oh fuck" or "fuck this," because I remember saying "fuck" a few
Fuck
times.
me? Was it fuck me? I'm guessing the words were fuck me and probably said in a high tone. Yeah, that's what I think. If I had to guess, that's why he's like, I don't know, but there was some fucking going on. Well, I don't know what was said, but I know what was done. Like, oh my God, sir, could you be any more obvious? Could you be any more obvious? Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, playing peekaboo and shit. Exactly, bro. Why didn't he shoot you then? Exactly. Because he hadn't paid him yet. That's why. Samantha. It's because he hadn't been paid yet. He hadn't been paid yet. He's not going to shoot this man before this man pay him. Okay. And he talking about this money. He mentioned this money that he keeps in his trunk and keeps his thing locked up in his bag because he keeps money in there in his car. Let me guess. Because that was the money that was in there that you were supposed to pay him. And that's your way of explaining why you got this cash in your car. He was like, you know what? I ain't going to pay him. I'm just going to go in when he's there. Wait till after I hear, he's done the deed. And then I'm going to bust up in there, be like, yo, good job. And then I'm just going to, him. I'll just murk him and then I won't have to pay for it. Right? And I can, I can also then be a hero and get my right cheekbone fixed. Because they definitely botched that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Why didn't he shoot you then? Oh, because he had a date and needed to go. Oh, well, right? His cheek fillers are bad. Yes, they are, honeypot. That's why he need to get another wife pronto so that he can murk and get him some more insurance money so he can fix that there situation he got going on. Oh my God, look at this. That is insane.
Fucking come in my house or something like that.
Thank
or
you,
something.
Samantha.
Just shit.
Oh, he said to fucking come in my house. Is that what he said? Fucking come in my house. Is that what it was? Was that the breakdown? I'm guessing yes. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, what do I know? I'm just paying attention. That's all. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do.
Anything to you?
I don't remember. I don't think he did. I don't think he
so
did.
He steps up in here and
Hit
then
the
he
like
turns
button,
his
y'all.
up against you, and then what do you do?
Because just about like
And
that.
he's reaching-
That's
he's
it.
reaching
Then
with
then
his
he
hand.
moves on down here. Moves on down here.
He didn't come
Nope.
in on you?
Nope. He didn't come
No.
in on me. He just maybe a little bit.
Oh, he did.
But
He
not
come.
like-
He came on you.
Not like
Okay.
we was gonna fight. He was more. And you know what happened when we came in like this? We sort of like this.
Oh,
and
what
he
you
came
ain't
out
gonna
like
do?
this.
Hold up.
I don't know if he was.
Now hold up. Now what you ain't gonna do is sit here and put your hands on this man. He like, I think what he did was, oh, yeah. I know what he did. I mean, come on. This dude is he's literally telling us exactly what happened here. But he's saying it. He's getting very close to telling the truth. Put it to you like that. Okay. It's getting very, very close.
Because he's looking for his stuff, and
Look
then
at
with
him.
this
He's done
hand
grabbed
came
his
up, and
fan.
I thought
Now
he
he's
was going
playing-
to push me, but I think what he did the mask, because somehow it seems like maybe his mask came up a little bit.
Oh, did
Off of
it?
the
It was the making out that did it.
And takes
I don't know that for sure. I'm just
Oh my God, what did he do with this man before he killed him? Let me guess. Was there a celebratory hug? I'm just asking. I mean, seems like it. Just definitely seems like it. That's all that I'm saying.
Just trying to just come around.
Uh-huh.
But I remember we may have just touched here.
Okay.
Touched here a
You
little
just
tiny
touched.
bit.
Okay, just
Where
a
was
touch.
he in relation
What
to
parts did you
when
touch? Just,
fired the first
you know,
time?
point to it on this doll.
Right there.
So now is he going?
No, he's turned toward me still.
What,
He's
is
still.
he shuffling? How's he doing?
Nope, he's still trying to dig. He's still digging out. He's just
Oh,
like
is he
this,
digging?
just
Oh, he's digging out. I
and
bet he
I'm kinda
was.
I'm just coming at him. I'm going to
I'm
shoot
just-
him. I mean, there's
Oh
no,
yeah, I was gonna get him, honey.
How did he get there?
He's seen me. Then he just turned around and just kind of nope. He wasn't running. He was backing the whole time. Just keep
Okay,
so
he's
keeping an eye on me.
sidestepping.
He's kind of. He's keeping an eye on me.
Is he
He's
keeping an eye on
to
you?
see where I'm
Okay.
going.
Okay.
That's right.
And-
So now he's gotten over to here and he's still squared off against you?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
then
I
what
think.
was he doing?
I just started shooting.
fired
I
the
just
first
started
time?
shooting. Yeah.
Okay.
I just started shooting. I don't know if I fired the first shot. I
Standing
just shot.
straight up? Squared on you?
Don't know. I think he's still facing me.
You
He might have
think?
been a
He's
little
still
more.
reaching?
No, I don't think so. I think then I may have already shot him when he put the gun up, but he's more maybe kind of like that a little bit.
turning
It
this
seems
way?
like it was like that because it was just like it was close.
Hold up. I may have already shot him when he put the gun up. Like when you get shot, I'm gonna tell you what you ain't gonna do. You ain't gonna ever so gently tuck your gun into your belt. You're not gonna do that. Never. That's never gonna happen. Well, I think I had already shot him by the time he put his gun up. You know, huh? Yeah, nah, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, nah, bro.
It was pretty close. Might have been a little further back.
Against the wall?
Yeah. And then he was headed toward the door, and that was it.
And all right, so show me his movement from the time that he came up here, back here, where you first seen him.
Oh my
Show
God.
me what you saw him do. Oh, come back here. The door was closed though, right?
No, door would be open. I closed the door after they told me to go get the gun and close the door.
Well, this is before all that's happening though, because you're still confronting him.
Right. And I had
Yeah, see, and that makes no sense because when you leave the door open, it closes on its own. That's why he just shoved that rug under it. So there's a lie. Yeah, no, the door, it was open already. He just, that was already open. Even though right now I have to flip this rug over and shove it underneath of the door to get it to stay open. This is how the door already was when I came in. Like I came in, I walked in, the door was closed, like I said. I then walked inside. And then of course, like everybody else, I rolled my carpet into, halfway over. And then I shoved it under my door to make sure that the door couldn't close. Of course, that's what I did.
at the door when I came in and seen Sharon.
Oh,
I had the
you
door.
did this with the carpet?
Yeah, I did.
Uh-huh.
I stood here.
What
from
you
this-
done?
Sharon called at her a couple of times, and I actually started, like I told you, I pushed the garage and then stopped it because I was actually going to go get the neighbors. And I thought, you chicken shit, go see what's wrong with your wife. And I closed the door back down. And
Oh
then
my
did-
God,
did
really?
Just like that.
Okay.
And came up here and about right here, I just thought, no, this ain't cool. And started going in to get the gun. And like I said, just as I started to go in here, I don't know if he went in, if he came out, if he jumped across, because it was just out of the corner of my eye. But I think he was hiding. I think he was in that bedroom, and he just stuck his eye out enough that I could just see him.
In the drum room.
In the drum room, yeah. I think so. Just enough that I could see him, and just out of the corner of my eye. And that's what, I just got scared. I just got scared, and I said, fuck it, I know there's a gun in there, and that's what I did. I just grabbed it and turned around, and he was coming down. I think he was running. I think he was probably going to run away. And we,
run out the door.
yeah, and right around in here somewhere, we actually kind of bumped into each other just for a split second.
Okay, but if he's running towards that open door.
Well, I don't know that he was
How
going
does-
toward the door as much as maybe he was coming toward me.
Okay. So show me what you saw.
See, now that don't make. See, he said it. He did it again. He says the thing. Oh, he was trying to run because, and I'm gonna tell you why he keeps saying that. Because that's what happened. The dude tried to run away when he realized this dude who paid him to do this, or said he was gonna pay him to do this, is now trying to set him up. Like did it to set him up. So he tried to run. That happened. That's the thing. That's one of the one truths that he's told. The guy tried to run away from him. The guy tried to run. That's why he keeps saying it. It keeps slipping in, and then he's like, "Fuck no." I mean, I think maybe he was coming at me, but that's the second time he said it. He wasn't coming to me. He was running out the door. He was trying to run out the door. And then when the guy asked, he said, "So he was leaving." Well, no, I mean, I don't know if he was so much leaving as he was coming to attack me and give me an excuse to shoot him. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. He's telling on it. He's self-snitching right now.
From the moment you could see him,
Mm-hmm.
after you get the gun.
I almost ran into him.
Right.
Okay, he's
Good.
coming down here, and it's like he was looking to see if I was in there for sure.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah?
if he was like thinking maybe I'm just standing here waiting to pop him if
So-
he goes by.
Oh, my God. You know what?
He just kind of like this, and I was right up on him.
Okay, then
Right
finish
up on
the
him.
move until you see him go down.
Actually, I came forward. I came forward a little bit because we made contact. Because that's when I bit the side of my mouth. I thought I hit the door or something, but it was just from contact. I might even have maybe I might have pushed this mask up because I'm taller when we came in here.
Well,
But
you'd
just,
be pushing it down, though. He's shorter.
pardon me.
You'd be pushing it down, not up, right?
Well, I'd be pushing it kind of sideways. I wasn't like knocking it off or anything with my hands.
Okay.
I think just body movement.
All right, Tom.
Oh, it was the body movement that made his mask move? Oh. I can see that. I can see how that might happen. He was making a movie that he hopes will make a lot of money to pay for his surgery. Yeah. Oh, my God. This guy is so weird.
So
And
then if you would
I'm
do-
thinking maybe it clogged his
do this
vision.
for me. You've gone into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Retrieved the gun. You're coming back out. Show
Uh-huh.
me his movement from the time you see him until the time he goes down. Repeat that for me. You actually do that movement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming out about the same time too, and about right
Show
here
me the way.
we hit, and he's coming down just like
When you first
this.
see him, he's there. He squares off on you.
Yeah, kinda,
Okay.
kinda.
Then what happens? With him, just his movement, not yours.
Like kind of like that, and I was already shooting.
Okay. So
I was already
but
shooting.
when you first fire, he's right in this area.
Yeah,
Still facing you.
probably, maybe a little more that way, maybe a little more this way.
Okay.
Because I kind of just
Where do you think he hit him?
probably maybe in the arm or the chest. At first, I didn't think I hit him because he just
He
kept
kept
going. Yeah.
Okay. So after you fired the first time, does he stay squared off on you?
No,
or does
no,
he turn and go?
no. He's going.
Okay.
And I'm shooting the whole time. Seems like maybe about right here, he actually gets turned away from me.
Okay. So you fire the first time, and now he's stepping. Go ahead and repeat his movements for me, whatever you remember.
Wherever we're doing something here,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I hit him. I don't know if that's when he got his gun out. If he just said, "Fuck it, I'm running." I don't know what the deal was. It seems like I shot him again, maybe like about right here, and then he started turning like this toward the door. And I shot and shot. I may have emptied the gun. I don't know.
How many times do you think you fired before you got to the door?
As many times as I could. I don't know.
How many times do you think?
I think the gun holds 8, and it would have had one in the chamber.
So that's 9.
It's 9, and I don't remember it staying open, so it had to be 8 or less.
Okay.
But
So then what happens after he's now he's squared off against you. You fire the first round.
I fired once
He
or twice, fired again.
And as he's going out the door, you fire again.
I'm firing.
Okay, and then
He
goes down right outside the door
yeah, he
threshold?
is. By then I'm here and he's down.
And he's making a movie that he hopes will make a lot of money to pay for surgery. Yeah, he definitely was trying to be a lady, honey. Because even right now, well, I don't know if, because I think he may have cut it before his trial. Yeah, I think he cut it before this trial started. But his hair was like long, like, and it was white like snow, just like this. It was like white. His whole hair was white, but it was like long hair.
He's down, falling or laying down. I don't
How
know.
does he land? Face first?
He looked like a weird Santa Claus.
I think he does because maybe on his shoulder, but kind of his head turned down.
So more on his right side you're showing?
Kind of like,
Oh my God.
kind of under his hand. But
This man
like
is
that,
tooted
but
up,
laying
honey.
down. Because the car was further back and he.
Sir, I'm gonna need for you to stop tooting it up for the camera. Ain't nobody asked for that, and don't nobody want it, okay? Don't nobody want that thing you got tooting up in the air.
Small.
Did you flip him over?
I pushed him over here with my foot.
All right, so he's mostly on his right side, and you pushed him further over.
Right, to find the gun when the guy told me to. But I shot him before that again.
Okay.
I was standing right around, probably about right here.
Okay.
And I mean, this is all almost the same continuous motion. I'd already shot him and was coming up, and he was down and kind of, doing whatever you do as you go down. And about that time, I just had, well, that's kind of scary. About that time, I had stopped shooting for a minute because I thought that's it, he's done. And about that time that the light went off, it was up, and that opens the door. That fire extinguisher sits over here. I think the fan sits up. But anyway, this fire extinguisher, when I remember seeing it, was under my car like that. But my car was further down. But the fire extinguisher fell, and that's what the noise was.
And then you fired two more times from the threshold?
One or twice, I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Once or twice, and I was still in here.
So
And
he's laying head that way.
Almost head and body kind of this way, and his legs over here. One hand there, and
Okay.
that's
So
about
mostly
it.
on his,
No,
his
wait.
right
His
side?
hand would have been up underneath here, so he was kind of laying like this, at first.
Gotcha.
And when the noise came down, I shot one or two times along here.
Okay. So you started.
It may have been once, it may have been
Where'd you
twice.
hit him then?
Pardon me?
Where'd you hit him?
I shot him in the head. Shot him in the head.
Shot him in the head?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
In the head or up in the back area, somewhere through here.
And you're standing about that? You're standing.
I think so. I somewhere around in here.
So you could see his head at that point? You
I
could see
could-
his face? How was his head in relation to the floor? Was it facing down at the floor, or was it facing up towards you? Was it facing out to the side, to the west?
It's kind of facing this way.
Okay,
But kind of down.
so more or less down.
Yeah.
So you probably hit him in
And
the,
I don't think, let me think here.
so you probably hit him in the back of the head? Could you tell it was Mike yet?
I knew it was Mike.
Oh, yeah, and it was somebody he was known to know. Of course, it was, because it was his homie who he had do that. And then he decided to kill him, because he didn't want to pay, because him cheap. Because him be cheap, that's why. Because him be cheap. Harry Marion, hit the
his
like button for
chin.
Mama, y'all.
But I don't know if he had his mask on then. It seems like he still had his.
And if you are not a member, go and hit that like button and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And then I pinned the link to the membership at the top of the chat. Okay. So you click that and become a member to support Mama on a regular basis. Okay.
His mask on then. It happened really fast. I don't know, but
Well,
it
he had
seems
his
like
mask on when you was backing away
he had
from
it.
me, right?
Yeah, he had his mask on there for sure. But I know when I came out, his mask was over here.
T
I
from the
think.
B.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say that either, because that may have been some of the shit he got out of the house that was there. I don't know.
There's that.
I don't know. So I really don't know. I was scared.
Well, when you're back here and he squared off on you, you still had his mask on?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think when we ran into each other, I think maybe it tilted a little bit. And I think that's what he was trying to do with his other arm,
out.
was to be able to see.
Oh, okay.
Because he was kind of acting like he didn't know what he was doing. And I just figured that's scared. But then I start thinking he may not have been able to.
Oh, it's
actually
pretty
see
funny,
out
the
of where
mug
he needed to
shots.
see.
Share,
Just out-
not
just
share,
out
but
of the
Rome.
eye
You should
holes or
check it out.
Okay. Then when he went between him now turning and you continuing to shoot and him going to the ground, he's still got his mask on.
I think so. I think so.
All right. Because you couldn't tell who he was yet.
I don't.
When he was facing you here in the hallway, if he'd had his mask off, you'd have known it was Mike, right?
Oh yeah, and I was still shouting. I would have still shot him. It wouldn't have mattered a bit. But I don't. I really don't know. I really don't
Okay.
know.
So then, after that, after he goes down, you're standing here. The fire extinguisher falls, and you shoot him. You shoot him
It's kind of a reflex. Boom, boom.
in the head.
His
I
name
think
is
in the head, yeah. Just
Thomas Randolph, known as the Black Widower. Married 6 times, allegedly murked 4 of his wives for insurance money. And my theory is it was for plastic surgery because mama believes that he was trying to turn himself into a lady, honey. Because he got these cheekbones in, and he got more boobage going on than mama do, honey.
kind of the bigger area up in there because he was kind of crunched up.
Was he crunched up?
And I walked around in there and tried to stay out of the blood and stuff because the guy told me find the gun.
And he didn't have anything in his hands, right?
In his hands?
Right. Did he have anything in his hands here?
No,
Squared off on you?
he was going for something in his hands.
Oh, he
in
was
his,
going for
I don't know if he was going in his,
Look at that.
in the pocket?
yeah, like he had on sweatshirts with pockets. I don't know if it was one of those that go all the way through, if it's one that just had 2 pockets that zippers up.
But he wasn't carrying anything.
No, he didn't have anything in his hands. He was going for something in his either in his pants.
Oh my God, dude. You're not even convincing, honey.
Pants.
You're doing a terrible job. You're doing a terrible job here, okay? Just know this. He's in court now, okay? About this, or at least about one of his many wives that he snatched off the earth. And this, if he needs a change of some story, honey, because this one ain't gonna cut it, okay? This ain't gonna cut it. They're gonna use this against you, bro.
Something, you know. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was grabbing at. I was paying attention to killing him.
Okay.
Wow. Really, bro? And that was his homie. That was his homie. Woo. Yes, he got a husband now. I know that's right. He had this long ass gray hair in this trial. I'm gonna start reacting to his trial. Tomorrow will be my first day reacting to his trial, or at least some parts of it. That was his day 1. See what's going on. What's going on with it? That is gonna be that on that, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with Mama. Okay, just wanted to get that little buzz start thing going for this guy because of me wanting to kind of react to his trial as it's going on right now. So thank you very much for popping in. Okay, all right. And Mama love you. Yes, she do. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave, please. Hit that like button. Yes. If you are a new member and you notice that link to Discord was not working, okay, it is now. I refreshed it. It's a new link up. Okay, so if you're a member, if you become a member in the last week or so or something, then please go into the community tab on Mama's channel and you'll see a couple of messages in there that say members only. One of them is Mama's Discord server. Okay, it's for members only. And, click that, get in there so you can, Talk to your siblings that's in here when mama ain't live. And then I also have one that's in there that has mama's email. I have a members only email. So you guys can send me clips or whatever, stuff that you like to react to while on live and whatnot. Okay. And that is what that is on that. Okay. Y'all know what Samantha is about to say. Hit that like button. Okay. Tell your friends about Sweet Mama. Love you all. Yes, honey. Hit that share button. Okay. Hit that share button and then hit the copy button when that opens up. The copy link button. Just push that button. And that will help mama greatly. Okay. And even once this video posts, because this is going to post then as a video. Once I close out the live, make sure you leave a comment and make sure you have hit the like button. Muy importante. This is turning into rocket science at this point for mama, okay? Yes, honey. All right. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Good night, my boos. Good night. Good night, Shannon. Shannon says, so far I've learned he's lost his wife, a fire extinguisher, and has bad phone service. He gonna walk for you for sure. Hilarious, Shannon. Hilarious. Good night, my babies. Okay, I see you tomorrow's. Ori Vories. Night, Big A. Hit that like button, Big A. And become a subscriber if you are not already subscribed, please. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Good night, boos. Y'all be safe out there. Be safe.